The tea house was quiet, its elegance concealing the weight of the moment. She sat across the table, offering a kind smile, unaware that the man who looked like a stranger was the keeper of her forgotten past. He watched her, calm and poised, painfully aware that she didn't remember the wreckage, the sound of the crash, or the crucial truth of 5 years ago. This polite encounter was merely a ticking clock. He focused intensely on the antique sand timer, knowing every grain falling represented a second lost, a decision postponed. He was burdened by the single question: give her peace in her ignorance, or deliver the agonizing truth. As he began to speak of old streets and half-forgotten parks, a chill replaced her initial warmth. She felt profoundly scrutinized, as if he were deliberately testing her for a memory that was stubbornly blank. He knew he had struck the nerve. He watched a subtle tremor in her hand, seeing the fear and the deep, protective denial. He was no longer dropping hints. He was constructing a narrative around a painful, repressed trauma. She wanted to escape this elegant cage, desperate for the clock to stop so she could breathe, but he wouldn't allow it. He had waited 5 years for this moment. He saw the anguish he was inflicting, yet he knew some walls must be broken down so that the light, however painful, can finally get in. The critical time was nearly gone. The last grains of sand slipped through the glass. The clock was silent, and with that silence, everything broke. He slowly reached across the table, not in anger, but in a profound offering of support. He revealed not an accusation, but their shared history. 5 years ago, in the wreckage, he had been the one to save her life. She realized she wasn't the victim of some cruel fate, but the victim of her own mind, which had erased the terror to survive. The memory rushed in, sharp and real, followed by a single tear tracing the path of her forgotten grief. He had crossed that table not to judge, but to deliver the truth that binds them. The tragedy had forged a connection deeper than simple love, born of shared survival and silent grace. The clock stopped, and their true story finally began.